Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a general love reading for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers. Always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Welcome back to all my Cancers. Welcome to anybody new. If this is the first time Spirit has guided you here, I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's see what Spirit has. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love for anyone who has found this reading today. I am listening for you now. Tie the knot. Okay, is this the one? This is a connection. Looking deep into your eyes. Captured. You've captured their heart. And I have fireworks. Okay, so you have captured their heart. It's like, is this the one? You know, sometimes you meet that person and you say, I wonder if this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. But right, Spirit saying bottom of the deck, and it says the one. Thank you, Spirit. That was fun. Fireworks, sparks, chemistry. I feel something that I haven't felt before. All of those things are happening. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, please share with me what is going on. Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and a 10 of Swords. So the first thing that came into me was this feeling of let go and let love. You know, let this love in. I feel like there is a sense of security. I feel like in the end, you're going to win. I don't know where I feel like there's a choice to be made, or that I want them to choose me, or I want them to decide once and for all I'm it. But I do feel like I have something that they have to put to an end there with that 10 of Swords. They've got to be done with it. Maybe it's feelings of, it's coming into me like I just don't want them to be attached to their ex anymore. I want to make sure that there's no hidden feelings there, that I'm not going to be almost like blindsided with, I still have feelings for somebody else. I should have let you know. So I don't think that that's going on. I think it's a fear, and that's what's holding you back from like being 100% in. But I do want you to protect yourself with that. I do want you to be fully sure that that's what they want. I think that you can speak your truth. I feel like you are struggling with it. I feel like between this 8 of Swords and this 5 of Swords, that I'm struggling with, I just don't want something to come back and haunt me. I don't want something or someone to come back into your life and want you back. You know, like I don't want to fight that battle, is how I feel. So speak your mind, speak your truth. I do feel like you're being very honest. I feel like the energy's moving forward. All right. I think a lot of it is just maybe he had a very complicated past with somebody in particular, and this is a new relationship for them, and they're still struggling with kind of mixed feelings or old feelings. Doesn't mean that they want to be with them. They're saying bottom of the deck is a Justice card. It could have even been somebody that they were married to, or they were thinking of getting married to. So there's just a lot of mixed feelings, and I just want to feel like I am crystal clear because of the chemistry in this connection and the energy that's coming in towards you, that this person only has eyes for you. So we're going to ask Spirit to clarify that for us. But you are strong, and you can speak your mind, and you can make sure that they're okay with moving on, and that literally the past isn't going to open up the door again. You know, something like that. A camera, reminiscing, keepsakes, learning from the past. So there could be pictures, it could be family pictures. There, I mean, you know, especially if they had children together. I mean, there could be just a lot of memories, or maybe they reference their relationship with somebody from the past more than you would like. There's always those people that always bring up their past relationships in conversations. It's the worst on the first date, right? Like, don't talk about your exes on your first date. But they may reminisce, and it may make you feel uncomfortable. So if that's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, then say, I get it, but I don't want to be, I just don't want to be the other person, feeling stabbed in the back, a heartbreak, pain, separation. Maybe they were stabbed in the back. Maybe that's what they keep talking about. They have the Ten of Swords, which is always a feeling of, finality too. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear that their past is over, that there's no way in hell that they're going back to somebody else. And I guess that's what I want for you. So if they're saying that to you, great. If they've already made that crystal clear that there's no one from their past that they would ever allow back in, then that's what we want to hear. And yeah, look at endings bring new beginnings. So it's a transition for them. So even if they're still talking about this person, reminiscing about this person, hopefully it's more along the lines of, I would never take them back. I was so unhappy. It was the best thing I ever did was end that relationship because now I found you. But I want to feel more secure is how I feel, because initially it was like fireworks were going off and I was excited. And then I got this like panic of, is there any hidden feelings for somebody from their past? So I just want to make sure that that past is staying in the past. So I think that if your person's really honest with you, then they're going to be really open with, no, there's no chance of them coming back. That's what I want to hear. I have a Sun. They're ready to move on. Good. Four of Swords. They put something to rest here. Hanged Man. Maybe they've been alone for a while. And then there's that Ten of Swords again. I think you're going to get confirmation. I think for those of you that are still wondering, is there any chance a door from the past would open? I think you're going to get some kind of confirmation that, like, once and for all, they want to move forward with their life. They want to be with you. It's a new beginning. Maybe it's taken them a while to get to a place where they're ready to start over again, to love again, to get over the hurt that they went through. But it is a new beginning and you're part of it. Eight of Wands, and it's maybe came in very quickly. Maybe that's why we felt that fireworks. There's the Five of Wands, and then there's the Temperance. Sometimes when people have had a very, very difficult, I'm going to say divorce, okay, for those of you that are dating somebody that went through a divorce. If they had a very, very difficult divorce and it was very emotional and like heated and like filled with craziness, it's really, really hard to get over that quickly. It takes a while. So they may have stayed in this energy of, I just need a break from relationships, from life, from committing to anything. And now I feel like they are opening up. They do struggle still with some mixed feelings, is how I feel. They might be fighting still with their ex. They might be fighting with family members because of it. There could be hard feelings. And they just want more balance in their life. Bottom of the deck is a Knight of Cups. And what's nice about that is this feeling of, I wasn't expecting to fall in love. Okay. And maybe I definitely wasn't expecting to fall in love maybe so quickly. But it came to me. It came to me maybe when I needed it the most. Maybe when I was giving up on love, or I didn't believe that I'd ever be happy again or ever fall in love again. So maybe this energy came into both of you at the right time, at the right place. And that would be beautiful, because I would hate to think that even if somebody went through a very difficult situation, that they didn't believe that they were still worthy of loving and having a beautiful, healthy, and happy relationship. Just because you had one relationship that wasn't happy doesn't mean that the next relationship isn't going to be. So I would like to think this Knight energy is that the belief or the hope of love came back to your person, that like I believe in love again, and I didn't think a part of them was missing. Like when they ended their last relationship, a part of them they put in the closet, they put on hold, they said it doesn't matter, it's not that important in my life, but it is, because then you came into their life. So that's what's important. I'm not used to this type of love. Maybe I'm not used to somebody loving me. Maybe I'm not used to somebody being there for me. I want to have a baby. Maybe they want to have a child with somebody. They'd like to start a family. Maybe they thought that was off the, like off the, wasn't in the plan anymore because they were getting too old, or they hadn't found the right person, or that they just, time was running out, So maybe this is a connection that came into both of you for a beautiful reason, like starting a family or a second family for somebody. Thank you for being there for me. Beautiful. I have a feeling like you love this person more than anybody else has ever loved them. And they know it and they appreciate it. And I think they say that to you. Like, no one has ever been this good to me. No one's ever been this kind to me or caring to me. And I belong to only you. I do not feel like you're going to have to worry about this person wanting. Maybe that's the confirmation we needed. We just needed to know that no matter what, there wasn't anybody else in the wings. There wasn't somebody from their past that if they came back, that's the one person that they would drop everything for, because they never got over them. But I feel like I belong to only you is what you need to hear. You need to hear that this person's completely into you and completely dedicated to you. I've looked at wedding rings. Maybe they're thinking of a future. Beautiful. I do love you. Look at the shooting stars. I love that. And I feel you're my soulmate. No one has ever loved me the way that you do. And that is how it's coming into me. People fall in love because of how they feel. Yes, you're gonna fall in love with your person because they're wonderful. You're gonna fall in love with your person because of all the, their personality and their looks, and they're good to you and they're charming and everything. But the real reason you're gonna fall in love with your person is because of how you feel. They make you feel amazing, Cancer. You feel beautiful or handsome or special, or that you're the only one, and they put you first. Like that is why you're in love. You fall in love with how good you feel, how good they make you feel. Chivalry, the sense of kind of courting you, like all of a sudden they realize like, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, so I want to treat you right. The rainbow reviver. I like the rainbow. I don't know. I feel like I'm celebrating. I feel like I'm celebrating with that card. I feel like I believe in happiness, rainbows. I believe in love again. I didn't think I'd find love again in my lifetime. I didn't think I'd find this kind of love in my lifetime again. How beautiful. And then life's purpose. Look at the heart chakra with this just radiating light coming off of it. So my life purpose is to love you. My life purpose is to be with you. So you've got somebody who wasn't expecting this, certainly wasn't looking for it. I think they had put this part of their life on hold, quite frankly. I think they had said, whatever happens, happens, but I'm not going to search for it. And then here it is. You appear, and it's magical. It was magical right from the beginning. It was fireworks from the beginning. A high priestess. My intuition guides me to the truth. You can see the key there. I'm getting the key to your heart. I feel the truth coming out. I feel like these are true feelings, real feelings. Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. So maybe there has been a sense of, whether you were battling with your own feelings, they were battling with their own feelings, a little bit of a sense of a battle, but the peace comes also with the Six of Swords. It's a success. It's after the battle. It's the coming home party. And then the world. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. I'm happy. I'm celebrating. I do feel this celebration. I do. That rainbow card was a celebration to me. And I feel this celebration. Sometimes people are put in our life when we least expect it, and they're the best thing that have ever happened to us. And that's how I feel like this is unfolding. Maybe neither one of us knew this was going to happen, but it did. And here it is. And it's right. And it's perfect. Let's see what their loving text messages are. Let's see. I tell my family about you. So they're proud to be with you. They want to share you. They want to introduce you to their family, their friends. They want everybody to know that you're together, that you're a couple. I'm longing for your text messages from the AM to PM. I'm always looking for your text messages. I love them. I jump when my phone rings. I think about you even when I know I shouldn't. I'm thinking about you all the time. Maybe I'm daydreaming about you at work. I'm not getting anything done. You know, it's kind of crazy. Like you're all I'm thinking about. That's nice. I love to get to know you better. I want to know everything about you, is how I feel. I know we just met, but you seem so familiar. So this could be moving very quickly for some of you. This could be, it got off to a fabulous start. It's just fireworks from the beginning. And we just want to get over that one hurdle that we talked about already of, I just want to make sure there's nobody else from your past that's going to reappear. And I think this person's going to let you know that there isn't. You're just too good to be true. Like, is this real? Is this real? I'm so into you, I can't think straight. I love that. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't think straight. I watch your social media. I want to see what you're doing all day long. I need to think things over. I want to know where we're headed. I want to make sure this is right. I want to make sure we're not moving too fast. There can be a lot going on. I have so much to do, but I rather text you. So somebody who just can't stop communicating with you. They can't stop thinking about you. What turns you on? I want to know. There's sparks. There's sparks flying. This is a new beginning, a new celebration. What turns you on? I hope I turn you on, right? I hope that I'm the only one that turns you on. I want to be your only person. One more of these, Spirit. No rush, will go at your pace. Whatever pace you want to go at, this person's fine with, because I don't think they were searching. I don't think they were expecting you to come into their life. I've only got eyes for you. I love that. It's true. I only have eyes for you. So now that you're in their life, let's see where this goes. But it could be going very quickly. It could be moving very quickly. This is a fast energy to me. Falling in love very quickly, realizing our feelings for each other very quickly, realizing that we're meant to be together, or I can't get enough of you is coming in very clearly today. So let's put this out to the universe and let's ask Spirit for this to continue, or let's manifest this to come into your life now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, Cancers, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.